Back at it again with another trading video, another trading recap. Today was a small little win, okay? A small little win. Oh, yeah. Okay, sorry. Oh my gosh. I'm tweaking a little bit. This energy drink right here is fire. Form Energy, boys. Woo! Yo, I woke up. A little story time. Woke up this morning, had vertigo, like mild vertigo. I would tilt my head, and my whole body would want to just like fall this way. And like I'm still kind of having it a little bit right now. Like my neck's kind of tight. Could be from squats yesterday. Absolutely broke me, I guess. But you know, I was gonna not trade, and then I was sitting down, and I was like, "Look, I'm just gonna sit here, be cozy, watch the market." And then she gave me a beautiful entry, so I was like, "Well, shoot, vertigo or not, I'm not delusional." So let me show y'all here. This is my copy trader. Make myself a little bit smaller here. This is the copy trader I use, guys. Trade Copia, Trade Copia. You got your little P&L. This is way smaller than normal. Normally it's like 30,000 on normal days. But, you know, took $252 across all 26 of my accounts. And then I also have this traded on Apex accounts. The reason I don't have I have these accounts. Oh, it's glitching. Oh, what is happening? Look at that. It's bugging. But we got 8 other of the Apex accounts that I'm not trading due to them. I'm waiting for a payout on those. But we got these Lucid accounts down here, which is kind of cool because it shows you like where it's from, and then it shows you its balance, its P&L, distance to drawdown, everything. It is fire, right? So we have Lucid, the 5 here. I'm up like 260 on those. Like got to build them up to 4,000 before I can get a payout of 10,000. And then I got these Tradeify accounts, which I'm trying to pass. But they have that 40% consistency. So, you know, take a little bit longer. And then these Alpha Future accounts, these advanced accounts right here. Trying to stack those up. And then I have my zero accounts, which I'm going to actually trade these out here soon. Like I'm going to remove these zeros. Once I pass these Alpha Advance, these zeros should have one more payout. I should be able to get a payout on them. And then I'm going to activate the advanced accounts. So that's going to be pretty cool. So I'm going to be able to take like 3,000, activate the advanced accounts, and go for 15K per? Go for a $45,000 payout on those. I'm just going to take my time building them up. And then once they're built up, and just start risking more and start rinsing them. And then we have my live account up here, which is at 7,566. This is the account that I've been trying to go from 3,000 to 10,000. Then once I get 10,000, my next goal is 25. Then once I get 25, next goal is 100. Then once I get to 100, next goal is, $250,000, $500,000, $1 million. So, and obviously, as I hit those new milestones, I'm going to increase risk. So once I get to 25K, I'm up in the risk. And then once I get 25K to 50K, I'm upping in the risk. And once I get from 50K to 100K, I'm upping the risk. Bang, 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 bang. Risk more, risk more, risk more. Make more, make more, make more. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm wired off this energy drink. It's going to be a fire recap. All right, so let me close this. Here's the proof. Don't want to be this guy that's like, oh my gosh, I made so much money. I made 7,000 a day. No, I didn't. What can I actually withdraw? Nothing at the moment. Got to build all these buffers. Got to, fill all these rules. At the month so far, I'm up 16,000 from those Apex accounts, waiting on those. Should be able to, like realistically, we got these 2 accounts. Boom, 1,500 per 3,000. So that'll put me at 19, get another payout in these Apex. They're almost there. They need like 800 more. Boom, 1 trading day, 2 trading days, whatever it takes. Maybe 3 if I take a loss. Another 20,000. You know what I'm saying? I'm almost at 40 then. These would be passed. The advanced accounts are working. We got these getting close. Like, it's just going to be bangerang, bangerang, bangerang. You know what I'm saying? So let me close that before I start tweaking out. Let's get straight into the charts. Here's Top Step. Look. I bought up here with Top Step, which today I should have risked more because I got a very good entry. But it was only a 40-point stop, and I've recently been having like 60-point stops. So I've been kind of used to risking with those levels of stops. So I should have upped the risk on this trade. But as you can see, copy traded across 5 XFAs. We're literally up $300 because got rents. No, I'm just kidding. So we entered here, and I ended up taking profits here. And then my final TP was down here. which we just never hit, as you can see. But I added here once we inverse this. Did it add, and I moved my stops to here. And then we came all the way down here. I should have just closed here. I was up like 1,000, but I had my targets down here. I'm not changing for anything. I thought if we were sweeping these, we were just flushing all this. Like, I thought this was just going to get absolutely flush. Like, I thought we were just going to go below here. But that's besides the point. But, oh, I just wanted to show y'all these so I can show you, like, I have 5 more accounts that I made 300 with. Okay, so that's all my accounts. That's everything I did today. Now let's break in why I took that trade, what was looking good on that trade, kind of what I am thinking. Oh, let me reset that. That's Bitcoin. I was looking at that. I got investments in Bitcoin right now. All right, let's see here. Let's go to market open. For some reason, you know, we don't move at all market open and then randomly just get, I mean, shoot, bro, just rip-a-roni. I mean, I had bullish targets, but once we pushed this low, I was like, we're definitely taking this out. But look, so be it. 930, 950, mark out market open, and the macro. So let's just go in here. I liked this low as a target, which is 830 news. And then, of course, I liked these, which was equal lows, basically. And then I like this. Like, I mean, had some good draws today to the downside. I liked, obviously, you know, we had this news here. And then my final TP was going to be here. If I just thought if we were taking these out, we're going all the way. So, as you can see, did not happen. Going on the 1 minute, those are my targets. Oh, let me go to the hourly to the upside. All right, let me explain this a little better. How I mark out and like get my draws for the day is I start on the higher time frame. Obviously, first I go to the 5 minute, mark out those things. So as we can see here, we already swept. Like I just went in here and marked some hourly highs for some targets. Like we already swept this one out. So like that was a target, and then like obviously this is a target. And then on ES, I did the same thing. Bang. And then bang, and then bang, and then bang, right? We had all those targets there. Market opens happens. So this is what I see. We come up, sweep an hour high, break structure on the 5 minute, come up. We don't break structure on the 5 minute again, right? I go down to the 1 minute. That's why I was willing to take this trade, right? So we had basically a V, like mink, and then distribute. So that's why I don't trade market open. It's all 90% of the time, in my opinion, it's a manipulation move. And if I would have taken these trades, I would have gotten rents more often than not. There's people that print off market open, but that's just not how I trade. So I was waiting for the retrace, and we got the retrace here. But where I've been going wrong with my trading, I've realized I would enter off this, right? Like, oh my gosh. We tapped equilibrium of the range, and we got a down candle. I should probably enter there and put my stops up here. No, because for a retrace to be valid, I need to see a break of structure. And up to that point, we didn't break structure yet. So the 1 minute is still bearish. So, like, I've been just getting rents on those trades recently. So normally I'd be okay with that. Like, that's a solid trade. 1 minute hasn't flipped bullish. It's respecting, you know, bearish continuation models. But I didn't see that. I mean, I've noticed that, like, I would rather wait for the break of structure then take the short. So we don't break. We finally break up here. So I'm like, okay, this validates my break of structure theory. We come up, sweep these highs, and instantly after sweeping, we get motion to the downside. And if you go to the 15 minute, look at that. You swept that high. I mean, swept that high and instantly, like, these are like protected highs in my opinion. And also a good reason why I was also bearish is look how close we come to taking out this 830 low. Like, we had news at 830 and we don't take it out and then we come up, we're definitely going to take that out, right? Like, that is definitely going to happen. It's an extremely strong draw. data lows, boom, get the inverse. I entered here, actually got filled here, which is fire. And then that was TP1, and then TP2, the final TP was down there. And as you can see, never ended up playing out. We ended up getting stopped at break even, which sucks because like I was floating here like a lot of money. And I was almost able to pass. Like if it just went down a little bit, the trade copia would have automatically pulled out my Alpha Future Advance accounts. They would have been passed today. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I should have, realized how much I was already up and maybe took in another partial here, but that would have been the full contract. And I've been catching bangers, so I was willing to hold all the way down here. On my top steps, if it hit, would have been 2,000 per account. And then on my live account, it would have been right around like 1,100, 1,200. So it would have been an absolute fire day. And I actually ended up re-adding here on the top step. As you can see, we got a retrace. Like if you wanted to wait for even more confluence to go lower, you could have waited for this 5-minute retrace here. Got it beautifully. And then we got inverse right here. Like this is another beautiful setup. And what makes this good is we tapped equilibrium too. So this would have been another good entry. And you honestly could have closed here for 1.5. Or I held to here with this as well. So I had this trade and I had this trade, which I only re-added with my top step. I added 2 cons and then I moved my stops here at this high, which was break even. So I was able to add and keep my break even protected, which was fire. And then we came down and then never took out this low and then ripped up and stopped me out on my top step right here. And then stopped me out on my other accounts up here, which we end up taking a dub, but it just sucks because like look how we didn't want to sweep this low out. I thought we wanted to take this low out and then go higher, but I guess we're gonna go up, resweep. We already reswept those highs. Now we probably go lower because I think we want to fill more of this leg before we just rip. I mean, ES has so many draws to the upside, and so does NQ. I don't know. It could be rip stick from here. But in my opinion, I just wanted more of this gap to be filled before going higher. I thought this was a good target. But, we took a dub. I mean, I was in profit a lot. I should have, seen that we were hesitating. But I didn't want to like FOMO out of the trade and then watch it hit my take profit. I was willing to, just stick to the model, stick to what I wanted as draw and liquidity, and just let it play out. If I get stopped out break even, we're up a couple $100. Who cares? We're still up in the day. Doesn't matter. That still gets me a winning day on most of my accounts anyways. So, and also like I used to work a full job like all day and I wouldn't even make $200. So like I just made $250 on my live account. Let's just take the dub, So hopefully this helps y'all in your trading journey, helps y'all understand, what I kind of look for, how I create my bias. I just find good draws on liquidity that market seems to be wanting to take out 1 hour, 4 hour. I market both ways. I look at draws to the upside and the downside. Sometimes, one looks way better than the other. And it's like, okay, if we do not get bearish structure to the downside, and that's the one that just looks so much better than the other, then I'm just not going to take a trade if that happens. But like if both look good, like I was willing to go long today, but price was just telling me we wanted to go lower. So I was willing, and then I was like, well, if we're going to go lower, I want this low. We didn't end up taking it, but like you got to be able to adapt to what the market is giving you. And that's what's going to make you so good. Find a good draw on liquidity and wait for a solid quality setup to go in that direction. And if you do this, you will become profitable. You will have a good win rate and you will make a lot of money, but you just got to stay disciplined, stay true to your system. You can't have a day where you blow up and ruin everything. Hopefully this helps y'all, guys. Pretty simple day for me today. Hopefully y'all have a good one. Hopefully y'all learn from this, and hopefully this can help you out in your trading journey. And yeah, this is going to be it. Y'all have a good one. God bless, and continue working hard and continue putting the work. Keep backtesting, keep journaling, keep writing down your statistics, keep getting better. That is the name of the game.